It's that time of the weekend again. We're going to go and do some fishing. Ideally, hopefully you can hear me over that 2.5 raw, the old TD5 engine. Let me just do this window up. So, we were going to take the boat out this weekend, but there was a change of plan. Hey Ed, the Suffolk and Norfolk fisherman, he'll know exactly what I mean. So we're going to go and hit the beach instead. We're now going to go meet up with Rob. I think Carl's going to come and Bobby as well. They'll be meeting us down there. We're probably going to go and hit either Shingle Street or East Lane. We haven't made our mind up yet, but it's the same destination, just a bit further up. Hopefully, I mean, we'll be targeting rays again as normal. But this time of year, there's not much else we're going to be doing. I'm going to also try and hit the dabs. I've made up some smaller rigs, some boom rigs, 2-hook flappers, things like that, just to try and do it. We are also, me and Rob are going to be trying out a new method of fishing, which we'll show you later on and explain to you what it is. It's one of the new defenders, not a real defender, it's a pretender. So yeah, so we'll be showing you that later. So yeah, we'll see what tonight entails. I'm now pulling up at Rob's. He's now on the phone at the minute, as you can probably hear him. I'm on a video. He's now on the phone. Hurry up. There he is. I'm now rolling around and he's talking to me on the phone. He's waiting, patiently waiting. Am I going up on your drive, sir?
Yeah, get on there, mate.
Alright, ready for another session. Teamed up with Mr. Roberto.
Hello, Roberto.
As always. So we'll go and hit the... Oh, we're not tracking here, are we? Always does that, yeah. So we're going to hit the beach again. We've got Bobby and Mr. Meadows coming to meet down later. But we're going to get down there first. Get out there, hopefully get a few fish before they turn up.
Try.
We're now getting to our destination. We've got a few windsurfers or kites out and about. The wind must be a little bit breezy. I think it's a south, is it a south, west, south?
It's southeast.
Southeasterly wind, isn't it? May mean that it's going to be in our face a little bit coming off the beach, but it won't be too bad. It's going to be a busy day, I think. Disgusting. Well, we're here after a little stroll. Always do you in walking across the shingle.
Gotta have shingle.
We gotta have shingle. It's one hell of a busy beach, though. We've got a few people. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from this distance, but I'll flip it around. Down the beach, there's a fair few people. Whether it's picking up or not, I don't know, but it's a good one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down that way. Another couple up the other way. It's a beautiful day, that's for sure. But we'll get set up in a bit and see what we can do. The wind's blowing in our face, so this casting's going to be a bit more difficult, but just going to be able to toss them out there. Launch them! We'll see what we can do. Right, we're at our mark. It's nice down here. We're going to go through a couple of things. We're going to try and target rays. We're also going to target sort of, I'm going to put a rod out for dabs and scratch around for smaller stuff. So I've done just your normal two hook clip down on some booms, just with little 1/0 hooks, nice and small. Dabs ain't got very big mouths at all, so it'll literally do. Hopefully you can see that. But this is just nice and simple to be able to cast. Instead of having a flapper, I'll still use the old Gemini splashdowns, and then it still clips down all neatly. And the boom has got a bit for your extra other hook to go. It's got that little tag on it, so once that's put together, it's all sprung. That just allows me, onto that bit, allows me to cast it neatly still without them flapping around. It's probably hard to see in that light, but that's just one of the rigs we're using. So once it sort of pings off, then booms will just come off and sit out there like that, off the bed. Well, that's one of them. And this other method, which is something I haven't ever used before, that Rob sort of explained to me. I think he's now sort of sorting these out, but I'll just sort of show you the body part of it. I think Rob's is rigged up, so he'll be able to show you the whole thing. But basically, it's a bar rig. So I made my own up. You can get them off the internet. I think Rob's got a one which he's bought. It's basically just a very, very simple thing. I used the Gemini boom, and I basically bent it out. You just sort of got swivel, bead, another bead, spring. It just basically sits like that. I think Rob's got his linked up, so he'll be able to show you. I'll go out there and I'll be able to show you how it actually works. I'll just flip this. You'll be able to see how Rob's got his actually rigged up.
What it is, it's the Bagnall bar. I think a lot of people are using it now. It's just a nice way to keep your bait tight to the lead and compressed against the line, rather than sometimes in the cast they'll flutter about and slow your cast down, whereas this will keep it nice and tight against the bar for the cast. You've got a big looper line, so yeah,
so you can basically have a snood as long as you want.
Yeah, you can have a 10 foot if you want, 3 foot, you know, really short if you're fishing for sole and stuff like that. Different size hooks, single hooks, pennel hooks. We're using pennels today because we're targeting the ray. Basically it flies through the air, everyone knows, hits the water, shoots off, and then you're left with
as long as leader as you want to have, and as long as snood.
And we have there.
So this, you can have 15 foot anything, can't you? Just literally your main part, which is rigged up, is only about, what would you say, 10 inches? About sort of 10 inches worth of
that
body, innit?
Well, it's a good 10 inches.
It's good, yeah, right. it's a good 10 inches. Well, that's definitely 10 inches in my book. I'm having that one.
That's not 10 inches. No, but yeah, you just got the main little snood body, which I like to use quite heavier line, either 40, 30 pound. Just to stop teeth. You know, the pads. If you catch a few rays, they can wear through it a bit.
And then it's the only thing with that, and it's a nightmare tying this again. Yeah. This part is a bit which is hard because it has to be exact size to work. If you just sort of link it on, you'll be able to see once he links it up.
So all I do is I'd have my bait on there, just a case of putting the first hook in the clip, just imagining there's a whole squid on there, or a nice bit of bluey or heron with a little cascade swivel.
See, that's the bit where it says it needs to be the right length.
Yeah, you just pull it down so it's under tension.
That's it.
And there you go. Hole. When it flies through the air, there's no drag on this. This will just follow it. And again, like I say, once it pings,
off it goes.
Off it goes. Nice and on the deck for a ray. Well, that's what we're going to try.
That's the theory. Let's put it into practice.
Yeah, let's put it into practice.
That's that all baited up. So that's with a bit of squid sitting on. My bar's just slightly shorter than Rob's, but that's all I could make mine up. That just sits like that. The looper line is just bite to bite, so really all you're doing is casting that length of stuff. So I'd say the rig body does really not matter. You can just do whatever you wish with that. See if it catches some fish. Sun's in there.
Sorry to report, guys.
Got corona.
I've got corona.
Beautiful. And we've got the Ziplex collection. Bullet high flexes. The promo high flexes. The Evolution GTs. And another bullet high flex. I think the others are now turning up. I think Carl and Bobby are now coming down. We ain't caught anything yet, unfortunately. But they're now going to fill in between us. It's now getting dark, so hopefully fish will come on the bite now. But we had a couple of little knocks, but just nothing when we brought them in. Go see them. Late to the party.
That was a trick.
That's horrible. Well, guess you didn't have to do it twice.
What?
My camera tripod, what I'm holding now.
Yeah.
I got all the way here and was like, that was in my bag. Where's it gone? Oh, I just had to walk all the way back, tricked it, and where do you think it was? It fell out of the bag right near the car.
Oh.
So I had to go all the way back.
Crazy.
Evening all. We ain't had nothing yet, mate. No, nothing yet. Rob just got a nice little slam and bite on his scratch around rod. That was a good bite. I couldn't catch it on camera, I didn't get there in time. But it was a nice bite. Nice smooth action rod there, that one, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah,
Soft. Little promo. Probably only a little whiting or something, but that's a pouting.
I thought I was a cod for a minute.
Look at that for a pouting though. And a live bait. Ah, look at that for a pouting.
Look at that. I had two of them.
Look at that for a night. That's a lovely pouting.
Yeah.
That's a beast of a pouting.
Right in the bag.
Well done. Hey, he's live bait.
He's ready.
He's ready for fish. You're going to catch. That is a nice pouting. What did you get? Hey, another one of them, Rob. I can't kick on the camera.
Two of them I've had now, Gav, but they both fell off at the side.
I'm not surprised. Oh, well done. Look at that for a pouting though, man. That is a really cool. I did.
Boys hooked him in the back.
Cool pouting. Cool pouting. Don't count.
Don't count.
I can't. I'm just going to look at. Poor little bugger. Well done, Rob. I still like it. Still a fish, man. It's the first one that's come out. We've been getting bites, but not been. Let me turn up. You turn. Right, Rob's chucking it away. It's probably one of the better bites we've had.
I thought that was a little codlin.
Yeah, I know. You nearly got excited, didn't you? Well done. Oh, mate. Good start, Rob.
Oh,
So,
well.
we're getting plenty of little knocks on the scratch around rods. And we keep wondering why the hell we ain't catching much. Well, that is because these little buggers, little tiny whiting, are coming in. Quick. Yeah, there is. Why is that? Because of the. Is there a little whiting? That's all we're getting. It seems a bit rough for the old cod, but yeah, plenty of whiting. Oh, he was only just hooked. There, little whiting. Not what we're after, I'm afraid. Not what we're after. But still, it's something.